Hey guys, this is Jenna Apgar, and I wanted to go over really quick. It is a late night here on a Monday, but I wanted to do a quick training on how we are actually implementing some of the PR outreach that we are doing with Andrew O'Brien and his program. So he's wanting to get away from actual implementation and teach how to do media and PR outreach. And we're going through a program with our agency where we're actually hiring an intern to go learn how to do the training and be the agency owner. We pick the desired media outlets and the intern goes and does it. So, but one of the critical parts that is definitely on me, no matter what happens, is to create the system internally so I can track and understand what's going on and expectations and where things are at. And so I can leverage them with social media and our LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter and all those good things and great things that you can do with the media. But first and foremost, I need to be able to put them into the system. So I know that Andrew had mentioned using Trello. I'm not going to use Trello. In fact, I've put everything into Clinkt. They were trying out to kind of like, I think he was recommending Slack. I'm not a Slack person. I'm way too ADD, and it's just too much. My brain goes everywhere. So we're trying out Clinkt, and then we are going to be using an ActiveCampaign as well. ActiveCampaign because we are ActiveCampaign certified consultants. And there's this wonderful deal structure in there that is just like Trello in that we can move things from piece to piece. If you would like me to import that deal structure into your ActiveCampaign, it's not like a one-click import. I actually have to build it out, but we will build it out for you for free on our morning doublefunnel.tv live that you see down here. Just go to that website, YouTube, Google me, whatever. You'll find me. It's hard to miss me. But if you'll go there and apply, use my link to get ActiveCampaign if you don't already have it, and join Business Growth Network. It's just $2 to try it out for a month or 14 days, something like that, and $17 after that. So do that, and I will build this all out for you and even walk you through it live on TV on how to do it. So enough that. Let me go here. I'm going to share my desktop screen with you. I've got ActiveCampaign pulled up. Let's make it big. That's not what I want. That's the wrong one. Boom. That would be the ActiveCampaign I want pulled up. So let me go over here. So I kind of took a couple of different strategies for this. The one that Andrew included was fairly generic, right? And it's, he actually did more in Excel, but ActiveCampaign gives me a couple of options that I really like. So in ActiveCampaign, we have the enterprise, but I believe with any business or pro level membership, let me make sure. I'm just going to hop over there. If you have anything but the light, you can start using a tracking, I believe. Let me go over here. I don't want to say it before I'm positive about it. So as soon as you have their Plus, which is their most popular, you start getting that CRM. So this is what I'm building the deal structure in, is in that CRM system. You can even add SMS marketing. I'm not sure you want to do that with your media outreach though. Yeah, site messaging here, but here you can also, you'll have a code, I think it's even on this level, I think, that when somebody hits your page and you have ActiveCampaign's tracking link on it, you'll know about it. So you'll be able to see exactly which pieces of PR or those people who are on your PR dream list outreach, if they're clicking on your links and visiting your website, you're actually going to be able to see it so you know which PR people are actually taking a chance to look at, your pages. So let's see, attribution gets a little bit more fun at that one. We're at the enterprise level, so sometimes it's hard for me to separate out which one's which. But on to the dream list. So basically out of that, as long as you have Plus, I can build this for you inside of ActiveCampaign. So the first and foremost is the dream list. And so specifically to my intern, you see this little picture right there? Yay! Call him Ed. So I have one, oh, that's Evernote. Let me go a different one. So Voyage Dallas was one that I told him to pick because it's simple, right? It was kind of an easy gimme. I think the dream list shouldn't be all about big names like Forbes, right? I wanted to get started on something little. So we're going to use this, and I'm just going to put Voyage Dallas. Now this is going to be the actual name of the media that I'm looking to reach. So it's really simple. Voyage Dallas. This way I know exactly which one it is. I'm going to use the email over here, contact's email address, name, I'm going to assume Jonathan, if you really need it. Phone number, I don't know if we have it. I'll go look. I just kind of copy paste a lot of information. I don't see anything else. There was a couple of links I do want to be able to put in here. Deal description, easy, give me PR. I could go into further knowing that they're like actually what the reason they're doing it is they're looking for ad leads. And then just a note like go to link and simply input information. So this would basically any kind of notes that you want to put on this deal, just drop it in there. Pipeline is going to be my contributors here. Or I have it as exposure, sorry, wrong one. I think I built it twice, that's why this one doesn't have anything. Stage dream list. I could just as easily add Ed in here, and I think I'll do that so he is the owner. Organization would probably be the exact same. It's going to be Voyage. So I don't have it in there already, so we're going to add it. Voyage Dallas. Deal value here isn't going to matter as much, so 100 is fine, just so you don't have to mess with anything. I'm just going to copy this whole section here and input it into the notes, just so I have it in there. And that's really all I need. Here's the interesting thing. Deal. So I've got it right here, and this becomes a card. And on this particular deal structure, like sometimes when I do deal structures, if you drag and drop it here, something happens. An email goes out. I'll probably get an email. You just heard the ding. Yep, there we go. So deal created, that was meeting one. But this is not your traditional deal, right? This is PR outreach. But this is just drag and drop. So inputting every single thing right here, your entire dream list. And the nice part is you go and you actually go and you pitch each one of them. You can keep track of all your information in one spot, but you can also see where you're at. So I can sit there and as soon as I've actually sent them a private Twitter message, email message, Facebook message, whatever it is, where my pitch is located, I can just drag and drop and that's it. I can move back over my dream list over here to my other 99, pick a different one and do the same thing. Move it over to pitched, move it over to pitch. The nice thing about, again, when this is inside of ActiveCampaign, if they email me, I'm going to get a notification. Anything that's utilizing the email that I have on file inside of a deal structure, I'm going to get an email for. So there's no missing that follow-up. If they message me back, I'm like, ooh, yeah, you got it. Well, not you just got it, you got a response, right? I can start moving over here. I can put little automations, if you like, over here in the pitch, where if they get moved over here and automation starts, that pings me to follow up with them in a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it is that you find the most convenient. Same thing up there. As soon as it's accepted, and you can keep following up, I'm going to leave that to Andrew to best deal out the best tidbits and ways to follow up with different media outlets and different people. But once they're accepted, I can move it all the way over here. Now that I know that's accepted, I can start to see where in my pipeline, how many I have at any given point in time. If I need an interview, I obviously going to have to schedule that, right? Or it might be a video interview, it might be a phone interview, it might just be me submitting questions. Whatever that is, when I'm done, and remember the notes are inside the deal, I can take that and move it over here. Let it know that it's scheduled. When it's done, finished, submitted, I can drag it over here. When it's finally published, and this one to me is important, it's important to make sure and watch this submitted to the publish date. You can put notes in your calendar, whatever it takes, but know when it's published, because the next thing we want to do is actively promote it. The best way to get more PR is to promote it and make sure that the source that's giving us this attention is that we're making sure that we are promoting, that we're putting it on Facebook and LinkedIn and Reddit and StumbleUpon and all these other different places that other people are sharing it, and even on our business page, that we're actually paying to promote the material. And there's a couple of different ways you can do that to get the biggest benefit from that. And I'm going to leave that one to Andrew to go into depth with. But definitely do that. And once it's all scheduled out, this is where we would use Constant Contact. I'm not Constant Contact. No. Nix that. Content Studio. I just realized, what a huge foobar. Don't use Constant Contact ever. I would never recommend that. Content Studio, so that you can immediately start publishing this on your social media. Certainly compose something immediate, like, oh my gosh, I was published, put that on your personal page, your business pages, and all those. But also go over here into your automations, hit the evergreen category, and add those to like a regularly scheduled. So when we do links, it's simply going to be a Thursday. But put that in your evergreen campaigns when your organic PR outreach, so it's constantly getting hit up again. So yeah, you got published, let's say Forbes this week, right? Today, let's say it went out today. If I put that in my evergreen and have it ping once a year or once every 3 months or however often that I want to put it in there, I might frame it a different way every single time. So I might add it to hit 12 different times of a year. So that's a lot, right? But you know, if you get a big deal like Forbes, you want to do that. I might reframe the story in each individual social media post. I might have one that has an image. I might have one that's just the link where it's pulling the image up. And for those of you who've watched me building Constant Contact, no, this is what happens when you talk to people and you're doing strategies with people who are using bad email platforms. Content Studio, for those who've seen me build in there, it will just pull a bunch of the images out for you so that you are not having to do that all by yourself. So going back, let's see where we're at now. So once you've promoted it and you've got all the promotion out, you've done all your different social media, you've put it in email campaigns, as many email campaigns, as many ways as possible, not just a LinkedIn post, a LinkedIn personal post, a LinkedIn business post, a LinkedIn article, Facebook personal page, Facebook business page, Facebook groups, anywhere and everywhere that you are allowed to share that you've been in these media outlets, share it there. It benefits everyone involved, and then you can drag and drop this over to the complete stage, right? Once it's complete, here's the big question. Do you want to ask again? Now, there's some that you might just go here in this deal structure, and I might just mark it 1 and let it go and fall off, right? If I did not get it, I'll mark it lost immediately, right? But the bigger one that I care about the most is, oops, wrong one, I went to automations, deal structure. Am I gonna ask again? Will I ask a different person? Will I reframe it? If I've already done it, do I want to come back? We've done this with even speaking opportunities. We run all of our speaking opportunities through the same structure. For a hot minute, we moved it over to Plutio, but I was a pension and I didn't get the same trackability that I like to get that Active Campaign affords me. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to ask me in the comments below. I've included a link to Active Campaign. If you would like us to build this out for you inside of your Active Campaign account, we just ask that you be Business Growth Network members, and that if you don't already have Active Campaign, that you use our link to try it out. And I believe they have a free, try it up free, request demo, sign up now. So you can't see it because I'm different. I'm already here. Try it free. Boom. Try it free for 14 days. Do that. Go submit at Double Funnel TV, and we will build this part out for you. You can see my notifications going crazy. But those notifications are good because then if one of my people, the intern, anybody moves something from deal structure to deal structure, or what do they call them? Deal stage to stage. I know what's going on. I'm being kept abreast, even though no one is actively going out of their way to tell me. So if you have any questions, again, ask me in the comments below. In the description post, I included a link to both get your Business Growth Network free membership to, or $2, I don't know, whatever we're offering. Business Growth Network, it's only $17 a month. You'll survive. An Active Campaign, there's a link in there. Use our link. Super appreciated. And if this video was helpful, if you could just take a moment to like us, follow us, subscribe, whatever it is, wherever it is. do that, and I will be very much appreciative. And I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below what other information on this PR and media stuff that you would like, and I will also hit up Andrew to help answer any questions. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow morning.